Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. Well, this place really is impressive. High-tech, modern, and right up there amongst the very best of Brazil's stadia.
Well, look, it's going to be a very hard job to make sure that the lone man up front doesn't get isolated.
Well, that is the obvious worry, isn't it?
Yeah, usually managers play a compact midfield when trying not to give away space, but it gives you little scope when trying to create and exploit space yourself.
So emphasis very much on defence.
Absolutely.
So we're up and running. So Jim, tell me this, who are you looking for in particular here?
Well, Jadon Sancho here is simply a great winger. He has pace to burn, but it's the technique that makes him such a feared dribbler. I think when players in that position can marry the technique to the pace, then they can be devastating, and he's the kind of guy a lot of fullbacks won't fancy facing.
Okay, interesting. That's a throw. Sancho. Now Colwell. Caicedo. Disasi. And Caicedo. Adrabayo. Caicedo. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Adrabayo. Fair to say, I think a cautious start from both teams. Nicely weighted ball. He steps in, and that's the end of that. Colwell. Oh, it's come loose! Palmer. And Fernandez. Looking for the runner.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
That is ended up in no man's land. And Gusto. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Bit of an appeal, but nothing doing. Oh, that's well spotted.
Well, neither team has yet managed to impose any authority, and as a consequence, this game's just drifted.
Palmer.
Well, yet another interception, and a show of anticipation to be commended.
And no surprise, that's a booking. There's the hit! It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. Fernandez. Palmer. Oh, that looks a cracking ball. And he's intervened well there. And that's put paid to a promising move. He's in a good position here. Caicedo. And he's been shifted off it. And there's his chance to lead the counter. Out to the left it goes. Gusto just loves to go forward whenever he can. Engages and forces him off the ball. Adrabayo. For Palmer. Gusto. And now the breakaway. Hits one! And now they can clear their lines. It'll be a throw-in. Fernandez. Well, I'm not sure how the stats look in terms of expected goals, but nothing actual has materialised so far. Disasi for Pedro Neto. Palmer. Great defending, strong and determined.
Yeah, that's top defending in preventing him turning, which can open up many possibilities.
Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Gusto. And they can counter here. Oh, that's a vigorous challenge. That is a jarring tackle, but apparently nothing wrong with it. Indonesia do have a chance to counter here. Fernandez. Palmer. Sancho. And it's half-time here. Well, perhaps not full of thrills and spills, but a game which has been of a very high level, certainly defensively, as both teams walk off unscathed. A tight affair, 0-0 at the break. How do you look back on the first 45 minutes?
Yeah, the scoreline doesn't tell the whole story, as one side has been significantly better, at least defensively.
Interesting half, just missing goals, so don't be surprised if the second half brings a change to the scoreline at the break, 0-0. And we are back underway. So neither side has yet broken through. That had too much on it. Jackson. Gusto. And that's a throw-in. They get a throw-in. Crossed in early, and the keeper beats it away. Jackson.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
Quality ball. Caicedo. And Gusto. That's a lovely, neat pass. Colwell cuts out the pass. Oh, we're still waiting for a goal to report here. Now it's Sancho. Looking for the run. Now he's off and running. Pedro Neto. Now, what about a counter-attack? 60 minutes played. Very few chances to talk of, Jim. Defence is, it seems, on top here.
Yeah, I think it's a scoreline in keeping with what we've seen up to this point. Combined attempts at goal aren't high in numbers, and we could do with something to spark this contest into life.
Substituição em andamento.
Fernandez. He was under real pressure there. And he's cleared it out of harm's way. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? Robert Sanchez. Colwell. And Caicedo. Cucurella. Here's Sancho. Threads one in. And the ball is out of play. Palmer. Disasi. Caicedo. Disasi for Palmer. Just eases him off the ball. Cleared without complication. Cucurella. And Fernandez. Oh, easy pickings there. Palmer. Tries a shot! And he hits the net! Finally, the deadlock is broken!
What a time to take the lead. But now comes the dilemma of whether you want to hold on or go for it again and try and extend your advantage. That's always been the harder option, in my experience.
It was a great finish. He put it away with great poise, dead-eye accuracy.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
Chelsea are able now to make their substitution. It's been on the cards for a few moments now.
Well, his stamina was called into question then, but there's absolutely nothing wrong with his heart and the efforts he put in. He was very willing, though, not quite able.
Chelsea have fired themselves in front.
Oh, it was a long time coming, but I think it's fully merited. They've applied themselves extremely well.
James. In by James. It's a mighty effort! And that would have won it.
Jackson was totally aware of how that chance could have impacted on the game, and that should have gone in.
Moved on forwards. Colwell. For Nkunku. Gets his pass away. Disasi. Indonesia must do something here, and very quickly.
Look, their path is set. They have to take risks in every situation now.
Deftly done. And he was quick to react.
There's a real appetite from them to finally put this game to bed, but will they? Well, they've got to get everyone forward, and maybe even the keeper.
There's the shot! Big relief, it just needed better contact. No unnecessary risks, and the game is petering out here. João Felix. Fernandez. Nkunku. He has found the way through. Stood up well to him there.
I think it's time for them to concentrate on closing this one out.
Teremos 3 minutos de acréscimo.
It's a sweet ball, that. No, that's been intercepted.
Well, they've chosen the correct way to see this out because the opposition press is very weak.
João Felix. We are into overtime. He's shifting through the gears here. He's had a hit! Oh, the ball's run loose here. João Felix. And we're done. Quite a game, and one that was always on a knife edge until the very final whistle. No shortage of endeavour, effort, at times effervescence, but just one goal to show for all of that. How would you sum up what we've witnessed, Jim?